Agribusiness, it doesn't need, if you're going to be a phone call farmer, you're going to fail miserably. It needs, there's going to be a very big disaster. You need to be present.
So that's part of the research.
Yeah, that part of the research. Yeah. So because I had the option was I do it back in Western at home, but then the logistics of going back and forth wasn't making sense. So it was agreed to lease, do it here, and plus, for me, I was doing it as a concept first. Easier to yeah.
Probably we can have a check at your pigs, probably, as we get to know what are the experiences about the pigs.
Yeah.
And what probably is it a profit-making business?
Yes.
To just guide the rest of us, yeah.
Okay.
Who wants to jump into agriculture.
This is my wife Esther. My wife Esther Kagure. Yeah. So in the first place, she didn't like she didn't want to come to the farm. She wasn't a farm girl. But look at her now. She's more hardworking than me.
I think she needs to mentor people.
Yeah, one
They
day.
actually get to farmers.
Yeah, because when I came up with the idea of the farm, she looked at me like I was crazy. Yeah, she was like, nah. You need to unasema hiyo. Because I'm one person who wakes up. I take risks, and I wake up and I say, this is what I put my mind to it, and I commit.
There's a question that I always get with the newly married.
Yeah.
Some of them have not seen shags.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But you find now you have a point that you want to come and have a land and do agriculture.
Yeah.
They are not into that idea. But after you are into it, they are the ones now who are leading you into it.
I know. So she's been here. She started also loving the farming part because we live just 15 minutes away. Yeah, so because agribusiness, it doesn't need, if you're going to be a phone call farmer, you're going to fail miserably. It needs, there's going to be a very big disaster. You need to be present.
So that's part of the research.
Yeah, that part of the research. Yeah. So because I had the option was I do it back in Western at home, but then the logistics of going back and forth wasn't making sense. So it was easier to lease, do it here, and plus, for me, I was doing it as a concept first. Once the concept is proved that it's profitable, then now I scale it. Yeah, that's how I always do. I start with a concept, proof of concept, then scale it. What I believe is God knows when the time has come. Yeah, and like the Chinese say, when the student is ready, the teacher will be available. So this is the whole project now. So I built this place by myself and my cousin here and some few guys around. I looked at I could build the permanent structure, but because this is a lease and also I didn't have enough cash, I wanted it to be as cheap as possible. So that's why I went for the offcuts. I didn't even use real timber. I went for the offcuts, and then I went to some guys' farm and harvested the trees for the posts. So it was cheap. The whole structure was around 400,000.
Costly. You looked at the cost, yeah?
Yeah, I looked at the cost. Yeah, so it was the cheapest way to start.
How many pigs did you start with?
I started with 6. I started with 2. Yeah, 2. Now I have 6 sows. So from 6 sows now, that's why now we are doing the expansion, because this is the second year now, the third year, going into the third year. We have had the first batch, second batch, and we've seen how growth is. The first batch we had a lot of challenges, especially the piglets, because we were using AI and any artificial insemination. So we had a lot of challenges. They were growing faster and everything, but now they were susceptible to diseases. E. coli, the diarrhea, some were even just dying from bowel edema and all that. Transitioning from piglets to weaning was a difficult period, yeah. So we lost a lot of piglets, during that time.
So some key pointers to someone who would really want to start this venture.
Yeah.
So what must they note, like pointers? What must they note?
First thing is start with what you have. First is do research about it. know what you want to do. Because now in pig farming, you can go either breeding way, or you can go into raising baconers or porkers for meat. So you need to know which area you want to lie into. For me, I will eventually do both, but for me, it was, I wanted to do the meat first because that's where the return was. I was seeing, when I was doing my calculations and my return on investment, the meat was going to return my investment earlier than compared to breeding. Yeah. Yeah. So once you figure out now which way you want to go, start with whatever you have. Like you see here, we didn't use like expensive materials. No, it's just wood, offcuts. Start with whatever you have. Grow your herd as you go, because the good thing with the pigs, they farrow an average of 10 to up to 18 piglets. Yeah. Every, and that's one takes around 3 months, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 days. Yeah. Yeah.
So in terms of water, electricity.
Yeah, and then as going into it, know that pigs need a lot of water. Like for us, you see, we have piped our water. So the water, to conserve water and also to give them clean water. So I did the plumbing for automatic drinkers. So here we are.
We're looking at
So this, these are kuku kienyeji. No, you can just leave it open. You need it for the light. Okay. I don't use it. Okay. Yeah. So this is my kuku kienyeji project. I started it as a pilot late last year. So I'm trying to interbreed the kienyeji, the pure kienyeji jogo, and the saso. The saso is the French improved kienyeji. So they have a better egg production, weight gain, but I wanted a more disease resistant, less in terms of management, in terms of diseases, veterinary services, and all that. So once we give them just the initial vaccinations, then we don't do anything. We're just giving them the boosters, the vitamins. Yeah, that's why you see right now, I think we have, yeah, so, the kienyeji. So I'm trying to improve the herd to see. Yeah. Yeah. So now you see the very big, yeah, the size of eggs. They have a very good sizable eggs. Yeah. So what I'm trying to do is, instead of buying chicks from other people, I'm developing my own chicks. So the last time you were here,
so you start
hatching myself. Yeah. So because last time we bought eggs from someone else, it really disappointed us. Yeah, they weren't properly fertilized. Yeah, but now with these ones, because this is the second batch from the hatching, our self hatching, and you can see the last time we were selling the jogos, the 3.4 kgs. After slaughter is around 3 kgs. Yeah.
the 3 kg.
So we were selling at 1,000 bob per kg. Yeah. So right now we are collecting probably a tray and a half per day, because it's a small herd. So we are trying to improve it and increase it just organically. Yeah. So eventually we'll have a very good interbreed between the kienyeji and the saso. Yeah.
Good to know, yeah. It's a good venture, chicken as well. Huh?
Yeah, and we're feeding it as well. Remember the pond?
Yeah, we see that down there.
Yeah, so that's a good product. So, so last time we had the eggs that were here, 90% of them were not good because I bought them from another farmer. They were not properly fertilized, so we had around 90% loss. But amazingly, it's only our eggs that hatched.
So you would have better waited for your eggs, right?
Yeah. So now you notice with the normal day one, because these are like 4 days now, and you see how they're growing faster. These are 4-day-old.
They have
Yeah.
grown really fast.
Yeah, and they're very healthy, very active.
No, you've not lost any.
Yeah, no, I haven't lost any. So this is around 30, 40. Sorry, around 30, 35. So what happened? Yeah.
Your first time to.
Yeah, so now I'm learning. Let me just stick to my hatching my own eggs rather than buying. It's an expensive lesson, but we learn. Every day is learning. But now one thing I'm realizing with this herd is, with the normal 1-day-old chicks or two, you will need a temperature of around 37 degrees. Otherwise, they start dying.
So throughout that 7 degrees.
That's 7 degrees, yeah. After every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, now you drop the temperature by 3. Yeah. But now do you see with these ones, we are doing around 27 degrees. Supposed to be around 27 degrees.
4 days, huh?
Yeah, 4 days. Yeah, 27 between, it's ranging between 27 and 30.
See the thermometer.
Yeah. So